again, Shotzi here. This is now the 9th installment, which I had been thinking might be my last one, but I think I'm going to have some beyond this. I made some observations and felt that his whole jaw was a bit too low, so I decided to, rather than just live with it being inaccurate, to make that major change, which really required lengthening his neck, re-establishing values and color in the neck. So we go through a very awkward stage. You can see there I'm cutting off more of his jaw. Made a mark where I didn't want it, and oil paint is very easy to fix that way. You just wipe it off. So just trying to re-establish the sense of his jaw forward over his neck. We need to keep the suit, the jacket, rather, and the shirts, in proportion, in the right position. Getting that background in a little bit darker, a little bit more clear, just to really help me see the distinction. And I'm looking at his eyes, and I kind of feel the eye on the right, his left eye, the painting's right eye, just is not accurate. So, like the jawline, I'm going to make a change. It's take a little while. It means I have to paint over what I had and really pay attention, using a detail brush to try to get the eyes more balanced. He does have fairly narrow slits, almost, for eyes. And I think that's part of his characteristic look. And so I want to try to capture that and really take my time getting those values right and getting the area around the eye, which is the negative space for the eye. And that's really how I define its position, its shape. So working in there on the iris. He has pretty striking blue eyes in the photos I've noticed. His eyeball is so small, it's going to be, and his iris is so small, it's going to be hard to see a lot of the blue. But I'm going to try and get it in there. Just getting some of those subtle shapes around the eye to give it structure and how it kind of relates to the eye socket, the nose, the cheek, all the surrounding area. I'm making some adjustments with his nose, moving back to this eye on the right. I need to pay attention to its relationship, not only with the other eye, but also with his ear, with his mouth, with his nose. They all kind of fit together and they all make a pattern. And the more that I can get that pattern represented accurately, the more it's going to have likeness. Notice that I work on the eye for a bit, then I move away, then I come back. I try not to stay there too long. I tend to get maybe a bit frustrated, or it's hard to see. I need to kind of have fresh eyes. So going to it, then moving from it, then going back to it. And all these surrounding values all make a big difference also. Give a context for the eye and its relationship to the rest of the face. Making some adjustments on the other side of his jaw. He has this kind of faint white beard circling around. All right, that's about it for the 9th installment. And there will be more. I still need to make some changes to that eye, and I think there's some other structural changes that will need some minor adjustments. Stay tuned. Thank you.